Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Bianca with Active Family Chiropractic, and we are returning to our session on spring cleaning for the body. I know that a lot of you out there are sick and tired of being sick and tired, and so what this segment is going to focus on is how your spine relates to that. So the first thing that you should know about your lovely spine is that you should be taking care of it from the start of your life, just like you would your teeth, your eyes, or anything else. But sometimes people don't tell you to do that, so you wind up not doing it. Now, what happens a lot of times is your spine, your lovely spine, can get out of alignment. So, from the front, your spine should be straight, and from the sides, you should have curves in your spine. And what happens is if you don't have those lovely curves or the straight alignment from the front to back, it can put pressure on your nervous system. So, I want to talk about that for just a minute. Your brain, which sits up here, and the spinal cord control your whole body. That's how your body works. So if you do have a misalignment in your spine anywhere, it can affect your nerves by putting too much pressure on your nerves that control certain organs or tissues. And that can result in pain, loss of function, problems with your organ tissues, and can actually make you sick, make you unwell. And that's how your spine correlates to being sick or being less energized than you feel like you should be. Now, it's interesting because a lot of people always ask me, what are the benefits versus the side effects of chiropractic care? And really, the only benefit to chiropractic care is better health. There's no side effects except better health, more energy, less problems with sleep, less sickness. So there's really a lot of nice things that come along with having a well-maintained spine. If your nerves can work at 100%, then your body will also work at 100%. Sometimes people do ask me a lot of questions about what, maybe some things that they've heard about chiropractors, or something they've seen on television that maybe plants chiropractors in a negative light. Well, a lot of times people will ask me if the adjustments hurt, so I'd like to address that right now. Adjustments should not hurt. They should be gentle, and in order to restore the vertebra to its proper motion, should not be painful. If it is painful, it indicates that there's an underlying problem or perhaps a tight muscle in the area. So the adjustment should not be painful. Another common question I get a lot of times about chiropractors is, are they supposed to go to school, or do they go to school? And we absolutely do go to school. We go to school just like medical doctors do, and spend the first couple of years in heavy set anatomy classes. We learn all about the spine and the nervous system, and actually spend more hours in the anatomy lab than a medical doctor does. So that's something a lot of people don't know. Let's see. Another one of the myths I think about chiropractors is that you have to go only once and then you never go again. Now, fortunately, that's not the case. Just like every good thing in life, you must go and do it over and over in order to maintain what's there. So if you brush your teeth, you're going to do that to keep your teeth healthy. And if you go to the eye doctor, you're going to do that on a regular basis to make sure your eyes stay healthy. So same thing with your spine. You shouldn't just go once and then never go again. You should absolutely take care of your spine on a regular basis, because we live in a very traumatic world, and that's how we get these misalignments. Big traumas, like slips and falls or car accidents, or little traumas over many years, like sitting slumped in your seat, or maybe you work on an assembly line. All of these things can actually start to create those misalignments in your spine and give you bad posture. So it's really important that as we're going through our lives, that we realize that your spine plays a very critical part in your overall health. And I can't think of any other myths off the top of my head. Would you have any, Julian, that you'd like to ask me about?
What about that twisting motion that a lot of times you'll see on TV? Does that really happen?
Sometimes it does, yes. There's a lot of different types of technique in chiropractic care. There's the one that I do here is called chiropractic biophysics. So we don't do those type of adjustments. We do what's called translation or side-to-side adjustments or flexion adjustments, and sometimes rotation adjustments. But what you're referring to is a technique called diversified, which is when the person has their neck rotated like this, or their low back is, and a lot of times people feel afraid of that adjustment, and there's really no reason to feel afraid. Chiropractors across the country perform it every day, and there's really very little chance of any problem going wrong, especially considering how much the chiropractor investigates into the person before they actually adjust them. If you do want to go to a chiropractor, it's really important to make sure they take x-rays first, because then you know what's in there. But yeah, the twisting is a common type of adjusting. for sure. But like I said, we don't do that here. We do drop tables. So for more information, you can check out the website. It's www.af-chiropractic.com. And that will conclude our segment for today. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.